Videos. Earthlings. Vimana Man is bringing action. Videos. Earthlings.
Then came space, the Odyssey. Next, the stars evolved. So came the universe. However, a planet was missing, Vimana. Landing on Earth came the Vimana Man. Yes, that's right, I am the Vimana Man. Welcome to another episode of the Vimana Man. This is where the action is. Yes, that's right, I am the Vimana Man, the most famous man in the universe.
Living in the moment, and the moment is the future. Living in the moment, and the moment is the future.
World famous Vimana Man. Yes, that's right. It's world famous Vimana Man. Ringing the bell, time for dinner. Yes, that's right. Let's get the recipe moving. And we are today, the Vimana Man has come straight from Vimana to see earthlings. Yes, the year's 2016 and the world famous Vimana Man has come to see you to make another great recipe. I hope you're well and fighting fit and keeping active. It's all about being active, bringing oxygen to the brain and moving it, as they say, and helping all around the house and doing all the active jobs that need to be done. Let's not be negative and be positive and move forward, as they say. Yes, let's keep moving forward. And the Vimana Man, today, the summer times are here. Let's make another great recipe. And this time, we're going to make the stuffed aubergines. Yes, I'm going to get the famous Rotling melon and point out some ingredients. Yes, we're going to make the stuffed aubergines. And this recipe will be a cracking recipe for all the people out there. Yes, young or old, grandparents and grandmas, also all children of all ages will love this as well, and a good outing as well. If you go to the park, you can take this with you, even summertime outside in the garden. And if you've got friends and family coming to see you at the weekend, you can even make this, and they'll love this for years to come when you try this as well. And before we start, we've got to point out the ingredients for this wonderful recipe that we're going to make. Right, we're going to need a couple of drizzles of lemon juice. We're also going to need the oil. The oil will be actually used to put in the candy to fry each individual aubergine. These are called baby aubergines. Yes, that's right. These are baby aubergines. As you can see, there's a stem there. And these you can get from the market or even an Asian shop as well. And what's so good about it is that it's a small size baby one. And we're going to skin all this up, or take all the black skin off. And we're going to fry it individually, and then we're going to cut it in the middle like that, and we're going to do the stuffing, as they say. Right, so for this, we're also going to need some olive oil. The olive oil will be used to mix up the ingredients as well. We're going to need one pepper. You can either use different colours of your choice, yellow or green. We're also going to need some tomatoes. I've got these small cherry tomatoes, so I can just cut them up. We've got two onions here as well, and we've got a handful of baby aubergines. We've got one teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of mixed herbs, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And also we've got a tube of tomato puree. So these are the ingredients to make this wonderful recipe. So let's get cracking, as they say, and start making a recipe. It's the Vimana Man. Right, what we've done, we've diced up the peppers, the red peppers, into small little bits. so you can do that. We also use the famous mandolin, and we've also done the onions here. The 2 onions been cut up nicely. From my first couple of previous videos, you'll notice that I've used a mandolin machine to cut up the onions, make my life easy. And we've also cut up the cherry tomatoes as well in halves, and also we've also done a few aubergines here. So these are basically skinned up. So basically it's all about preparation. Make sure, number one rule is, the Vimana Man says, wash your dirty hands, because nobody wants your dirtiness in their food. So make sure you wash your dirty nails and your hands before you start preparation for the recipe. And another thing is, as you can see, the Vimana Man has got a special bandana cooking one today, because he's caring about the food as well. As you can notice from all these videos that I make for you, I always wear a hat, a cooking chef's hat, because I don't want any hair in the food as well. And also, if you can keep your clothes separate, so if you get an apron or any type of coat, so keep all the food and smell away as well. So it's all about preparation, keeping cleanliness, as they say. Cleanliness is holiness. So remember that. That's what the Vimana Man's golden rule is today. You basically get the aubergine like that, and the stem, and just take that off like that. So we're going to do the same again with this one, and just take it off like that, and just take that off. And then you get one of these peelers, and just peel away basically the skin. So we're going to go like that, like this again, and just keep peeling until we get rid of the black skin on the surface, as they say. So peeling this away, peeling this away, and there as well. It doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as the black skin comes off. That's all that matters, because we're going to fry this in handy oil, and we'll make it really soft as well, ready for the filling. So we'll do the same again with this. Get it stuck in there, don't worry, just shake it out and just start again peeling away. This is quite a slippery surface, but it's got a shiny texture on it. Yes, that's right. Nothing to worry about. It's mind over matter. Let's get this moving, as they say. So this is all done now, and now we're going to be ready to fry these up now. Eat for frying time, as they say.
And he's already started frying the aubergines, the baby aubergines, and he's supposed to turn on the extractor so that we don't have any dirty fumes in the kitchen. And also this is candy, and the oil's been heating away. And as you can see, we've actually fried these little baby ones already. It takes about 5 minutes. And there should be like a soft texture in there. As you can see, it's quite, when you press it down, it's quite soft. So that's what we're trying to look for, nice brownness. So we've got a few more to do here. This is one's done here. So we're going to put that away. And you need to get also a dish, put some paper towel in. So basically, just be careful, because it might splutter away. You can always turn the temperature down. Don't start bubbling away, as you say. So yeah, put more in there, and it won't take that long once it starts frying. So we're frying away, and we're frying away. Be a bit patient if it splutters, because it's got some water content in here. That's why it's actually making that bubbling noise. There's nothing to worry about, because we've turned the temperature off anyway as well. That's the last one in there now. So basically we're frying away, and we're going to let this do for a good 5 minutes. These are really hard right now. In about 5 minutes time they'll be really nice and soft texture. So we'll come back soon. Into the pan, and we're going to heat that up now, as they say. So we've already done the frying up the aubergines. Now we're heating all the herbs and everything in this olive oil. Vimana Man clears back the heart. So now we turn the temperature on. Now we're going to start putting the onions as well. These have been mandolins, so the onions will go in first. Give it a good mix, as they say. Be a bit patient. It's all about patience. Yes, that's right. Vimana Man's got patience, so you should have patience as well. Because good recipes are worth waiting for. And it only takes a bit of time and effort. This recipe hasn't taken that long to make. It's all about preparation, and it's all about living and having a good, healthy lifestyle. And that's what the Vimana Man's doing. So I'm mixing this away in there right now. Now we're also going to put in the peppers as well. We'll put the peppers as well, the red peppers, and then we're also going to put in right, we just added the salt, and now we're going to add the sugar in as well, and now we're going to also put in the mixed peppers as well. And now we're going to give it a good mix as well, and let it soak for a bit, as they say. So this is going to take a bit of time, and be a bit patient, because it's going to get nice and brown, and we've got to make this nice and tasty, ready for the aubergines to be cut in half in the middle, not all the way right down in the middle, but just halfway, so we can put in this mixture. So once we're heating it up, it's going to become nice and soft. Yes, the olive oil is going to make it nice and soft, and I can really smell the pepper as well. I can smell the herbs as well, and also the peppers as well. It's really mixing in well. Now we're going to put in the tomatoes as well. So put the whole lot of tomatoes in there, and now we're going to make the mixture, as they say. So the tomatoes will actually become nice and soft over time, and probably take a good about 5-10 minutes. Now we're just going to put some tomato puree in there to give it a bit of richness in the sauce. Yes, that's right. Now, don't be afraid. Give it a good mix as well. We want it nice and right out as well, and give it a nice, really rich colour. So you can always put some more in, because it adds a bit of flavour. Yes, it's all about having a flavour. Yes. Put some more in, and make it a nice, really consistency as well. Now we're doing the famous clockwise centrifugation forces, and we're also going anti-clockwise as well, and we're doing the famous diagonal as well, and the crisscross as well. So yes, it's like you really smell the freshness in this recipe. It's really melting down the onions and the tomatoes, and it's really looking great. Great balls of pie, as they say. And we're nearly done now. We're going to give it a good 5 more minutes, and then we're going to stuff the aubergines with this mixture. The aubergines, which have been fried up nicely, and they're really thin now. They're so thin, they're lost when you fry them. And we've also done the mixture as well for the aubergine to be filled up, as they say. So I've actually done one there right now. So basically what you do, you get the fried aubergines, and you get a nice thin knife, and you just cut it in the middle, slowly, as they say. It's all about dissection, as they say. Yes, that's right. All about dissection. And be a bit careful, because we don't want to split completely. And it's all about opening up the surface slowly. As you can see, inside the aubergine, it's all the flesh there as well. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get a spoon full of this mixture, and we're going to stuff it up, as they say. So be a bit patient. You might have to press it down a bit, but don't worry, it's all about pressing it down, as they say. Yes, that's right. And you can always put some more as well. It doesn't really matter, even if it overspills, because we put a foil in the tray, and this is going to be nice and juicy. Yes, the juices will be oozing out, as they say. Yes, that's right. Oozing out. That's the whole for oozing. And we're going to do some more now. And basically, we're going to do the thing. Don't split it right to the end. Just be a bit gentle. Just in the middle like that. Yes, that's right. Yes, we're slowly opening it away. And you can see the flesh inside now. And now we're going to stuff up the aubergine as well. So then, once we've stuffed all of them up, we're going to put them in the oven. Yes, we're going to put them in the oven for a good half an hour, just to give it a good bake, as they say. Yes, in a low temperature, and also we're also going to do the whole lot, and then we're going to put some lemon on top as well, just to let the juices ooze out. So we'll come back to them just a minute when I finish all this. And also I'll use all the filling and just put like a top heavy coat as well on top of that, because we don't want to waste any filling, as they say. So now all I need to do is just add a drizzle of lemon
right across the aubergines, as they say. So all you have to do, just go like that, straight across there like that, and be a bit gentle. So here we go again, straight across. You'll find that the lemon will start working, the juice will work into the mixture, and it will give a good texture as taste as well as taste. Now this is ready for the oven. We put the oven on, and it'll be on for a good half an hour, and we'll come back to it once we've prepared the Vimana Man's taste. So yes, put it 150 degrees there, probably put it about 180 degrees, and it's doing away, cooking away. Now and out, and we take it out the oven. Look at them, doesn't it look really gorgeous? Yes, it's right. So now we're going to put that onto it just like that, and close the oven as well. And then now it's all about tasting it out, as they say. Yes, we're going to get a spatula, and also we're going to take one out so I can try one out. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to go with this nice big one here, and we're going to see how that looks actually. Yes, that's right. So as you can see, this is what the mixture has made, and it's all about tasting it out as well. As you can see, it's really looking delicious. You can see the tomatoes and the red pepper, and this will look really nice with the lettuce as well, and the chutney, and you eat it with the naan bread as well, and it will make a good filling as well. I mean, you look at that, it didn't even take that long to make, but doesn't that look spectacular? Yes, that's right, this baby aubergine looks spectacular. It's another great recipe the Vimana Man has made for you earthlings. The Vimana Man's making another great recipe. So now, as I say, it's all about tasting it out. I'm going to be tasting it with my burger. So I'm just going to scoop it with a spoon. The flesh as well, the aubergine. And see what it tastes like. We use a knife and fork.
Yum 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 yum.
I can taste the onions, I can taste the tomatoes, I can taste the red pepper, I can taste the pepper, I can taste the olive oil that's caramelized, and I can taste the aubergine. I mean, this is just really hot recipe I've just made, and I'm going to try some more because I can.
Yum 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 yum.
To spend another great day with a summery recipe that everybody's going to enjoy. It's not even that too much to make. It's not a big chore, and it's all about preparation, and also friends and family will enjoy this. Whoever comes and eats this. You can even use nachos as well if you wanted to use nacho, and use the scoop of the tomato mixture we made. And I'm sorry to say, my time is up. Yes, my time is up. I'm sorry to say I've got to go back. I need to be back up, Vimana. It's an emergency. When it's yes, I've got to go now. It's an emergency. When it's an emergency, it's an emergency, and I've got to get back. Yes, they need me back to Vimana because I've got some more important issues to sort out. Yes, that's right. The Vimana Man is a busy man. He works 365 days of the year, and I'm a busy man. Mr. B is bigger than B. I am B, not B. Yes, remember that. B for Vimana. So, I'm sorry to say I'm going to go, but don't worry, I'll be back with some great recipes. Before I go, time to do the Vimana dance. So let's get our dancing shoes on and do some dancing, as they say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.